Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a monster review on Belbreath. I want to start off by giving a huge thanks to Simon for letting me use your account to make this video and for being extremely patient for me. He has been wanting me to make this video on this magnificent monster for the longest time. And I'm actually going to start by quoting what Simon told me, because I told him, you know, to be completely honest, I know Belbreath is a great monster, I'm just not very familiar with her, so let's start off. This is the way Simon described Belbreath. And I quote, "Belbreath is the fastest fire monster. She can act as a supporter as well as anti-deny. She will make it very hard for the enemies to get damage, buff themselves, and lay negative effects on your team. But the thing that makes her even more special is her status caster, Anticipation. Using your own extra turn skills, you can just maneuver so much with this monster to benefit you the most. So click it on trait. As you can see, tough, status effects have a 35% accuracy against it, and self-anticipation. So this monster grants your self-anticipation. So really great against extra turn monsters, right? Well, let's see. Anticipation will last for 3 turns, but what makes her even more phenomenal is her skills. So let's just go through them all. Starting with, well, I guess we'll go through the ones that Simon has currently equipped. Mana Bird. Allies block 50% of incoming damage, applies damage boost to our allies, gives 1 extra turn to itself. So immediately when this monster goes, you can block 50% of the damage and your monsters get a boost. Now again, even against a Voltic and a Voltic and a Xyla and a Charmless and all those extra turn monsters, they can attack you endlessly. You have 3 turns to do something, and one of those things is reducing the damage output from the enemy monsters, which is fantastic. Warning Shouts removes all control effects from all allies and applies immunity to control to our allies. Considering this monster is crazy fast, if you manage to outspeed a Zyra and a Kihaku, any denier, they can't deny your whole team. That's incredible. Very, very incredible. 29 stamina and spammable. Butterfly Feathers blocks all damage except from the water element. Charmless isn't a water monster. Xyla, Voltic aren't water monsters. Kayn isn't a water monster. So this is one of your most powerful skills. Very, very powerful. It has a low stamina cost, 13, a 3-turn cooldown. But again, you have all these extra turn skills, and this is complete protection. And you obviously have to be smart with this because it does only last for 1 turn, so if your anticipation kicks in, you're going to start taking damage again. But your allies are going to be completely protected, and we're going to make sure to take on some extra turn monsters so we can test out this monster. Flying Disruptor removes positive effects from one enemy, and you give yourself 1 extra turn. So even if you're fighting an Elvira base that has evasion, you can get rid of that evasion. Like, this monster has so much potential, and let's take a look at some of the other skills. Here you have another immunity to control skill. A spammable 24 stamina. You have another damage protection and also removes all negative effects from itself. So pretty useful there. Here we have another 50% protection incoming damage. Here you have another extra turn skill, and this one removes all negative effects from an ally. The combos are endless with this. If your attacker is going next and your attacker is controlled, you can remove that and grant yourself an extra turn. Right? Similar to this skill, to Warning Shouts, except this is like all negative effects are gone. So if your monster is total blinded, if your monster has daze or DOTs, that's all gone. You grant yourself an extra turn. Being able to change skills at your disposal, at your luxury, that is very, very beneficial. So great skills this monster has. Relics wise, you can hold an armor. You can hold the armor relic and the mask. So this is great. Right now, Exhausting Mask, look at all that stamina drain. The armor, very tanky monster, hard to kill thanks to the armor. So let's take out Belbreath into PvP. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing, so let's just see who we have available. I want to see if we can find a Voltic or a Xyla base, considering I don't think I'm going to be outspeeding the enemy. So we'll refresh again, and let's see. There's a Voltic right there. Unfortunately, there's a Ragnarok too, but we'll play it and we'll see how it goes. So because I'm going to take on that base that doesn't really have control skills, I'm going to put in my other extra turn skill, which is this one right here. It may come in handy. I might need it. So I'm going to remove Warning Shouts just for this battle. And the problem is I don't know what teammates I want to bring into this battle. So we're just going to go into it with these monsters and we'll see how it goes. So let's take on that 130 volts base and let's see this battle unfold. We're going to click Fight and we're going to start off by activating the shield. So we're going to do Mana Bird. Not Mana Bird. I apologize. We're going to do Feathers, blocks all damage except water from all allies. So now my monsters are safe from Voltic's Wrath. Masterpiece, took no damage. And he just recharged, wow. So that actually worked in my favor. Let's see, Skill Mirror and cooldown protection. I don't know if Ragnarok is a spirit monster, is he? let's see. We're gonna do Ritual of Decay, Faceless Vengeance, Spirit Hater, 1 extra turn. Ragnarok will get a turn in. He has to recharge. Oh, he is a spirit monster. Perfect. So we're just gonna eliminate him because I don't want him dealing with my Belbreath. Protecting Light. Protecting Light. I'm just gonna recharge because this is a Belbreath video. Let's see. So as you can see, I have Nanovirus, which blocks positive effects. So that's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna get rid of it. Removes positive effects from one enemy. No, well, let's see. Actually, this is good. See, right now I can't deal any damage to Elvira, so I can do Flying Disruptor, which removes positive effects and grants myself 1 extra turn. So now I can deal damage to her again. And what I should have done first was this, Fur, which removes negative effects from one ally, which is myself. But I gotta be smart about this, right? Anticipation's gonna end, so maybe I shouldn't do that yet. So instead, let me just recharge, because I want to be able to activate my protection, right? So Anticipation kicked in. Oh, it was already over, right? Whoops. So luckily I can just churn transfer over to Belbreath. So it's just about being smart with it. I can do Fur removes negative effects from one ally, which is myself, so no more Nanovirus. And then Butterfly Feathers, which I guess Voltic just recharges, so it kind of counters in the way where he's not even going to waste his stamina attacking you. So not necessarily what I wanted, but I guess it's fine. Let's go after Elvira. We'll keep Volts alive. Solaris Sword kicks in, Kinetic Amulet. Yeah, it's the great thing about this monster is just everything you can do to the enemy. Here, let's apply this damage protection. So even when Voltic attacks me, you're gonna see he's not gonna be doing much to me. And I can remove positive effects or negative effects if I have anything from the negative effects from my team, positive from the enemy. Nothing to remove right now. There's a sunburn. I can remove that. So I'm just gonna recharge actually. Static Shocks, look as the damage is just cut in half, which is very, very useful. Let's do Anima. Let's take care of Elvira. And then that damage protection lasts for, let's see how many turns it lasts for. It lasts for damage protection 2 turns. And the damage boost lasts for, what was it, 2 turns? Damage protection 2 turns, damage boost 3 turns. Very, very nice. Let's give myself an extra turn to get rid of that sunburn. Let's give myself another extra turn. And let's see, let's do a churn transfer over to Belbreath. And let's just utilize my extra churn skills. There's nothing to remove, but I actually want an extra churn. And Butterfly Feathers, which will make Voltic recharge. How funny is that? We'll do Mana Bird for the damage increase, and then we'll win the battle there. Recharge here. We'll attack with Concussion Bomb. It'll land a stun, maybe, no stun. Energy Mass kicked in, Cane of Atlantis kicked in, and we will attack with Anima. So there we go, successful first victory. Thanks to Belbreath, really. So let's try it again. Let's see if we can find some more opponents to face. Yeah, I really hope I can. And I especially want to attack the extra turn monsters, just to show you that Belbreath is competitive and can fight them off. Let's see, any extra turn monsters? No, there's a Ruby base, which I am interested in fighting. Because thanks to my tough trait, if I don't get denied, we'll take him on. If I don't get denied, I can remove the negative effects from my team. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Team speed, so it relies on Baba Yaga. This is perfect. So let's go times 1, because I don't want to mess this up. Oh, Ruby's still that fast that Ruby goes before me. Yaga's Curse, got rid of my Anticipation. Doesn't work on my Shade Moon. Alright, let's see what happens. Oblation Staff, ouch, so no stamina. Exhausting Mass. Oh, I forgot to put in the skill that gives me immunity to control. So that was a blunder on my part. And look, it would have worked out because my monster got stunned. I could have gotten rid of... Mega stunned. I could have stunned, lined. I could have potentially gotten rid of it. Oh man, so that's fine. I'll recharge. We'll see what happens. We'll times 2 speed because this is a little too slow. Kid Eater. Alright, well, I'm going to just do Ritual of Decay, Faceless Vengeance, so Spirit Hater. Baba is in trouble, as is Ruby. What do you have? A Cane of Atlantis, so we're just going to take out Ruby since I messed up and didn't put the right skill on Belbreath. You have to do nothing. Force Kidnapper. Alright, let's see. So what can I do? Damage boost. Remove negative effects. So yeah, see, all of my allies have all of these negative effects. Well, remove positive effects from one enemy. There's nothing to remove there. Blocks all damage except water. I can do that. So first, I want to get rid of, and thank goodness everything is low stamina cost. First, I want to get rid of all those negative effects on my monster. And I forgot I had stamina leak, so I have to skip that churn. Okay, so let's do this. Concussion bomb. Stun. Oh, it landed. Solaris sword kicked in. Alright, so not the best video highlighting this monster, but that's fine. Fur having a one-turn cooldown is so amazing. Look at that. I could use it already. So just really great way to just watch. Let's say he had a positive effect, I removed it. If I had more stamina, I could remove a negative effect from one of my other allies. So I'll try to make sure the next battle is a lot better. Let's just recharge. Let's do feathers. So I have that water shield on. And watch as... Oh, he didn't attack me. Well, that's good. I can show off Belbreath again. Those positive effects, the regen, the stamina regen, I'll get rid of it with Flying Disruptor. If I had a negative effect, Fur would get rid of it. And then Mana Bear just helps for that damage reduction. 50% damage decrease and damage boost. It is really, really nice. Vanishing threats, and on to the next battle we go. Alright, here's another Voltic Necromancer base. So let's see. We're gonna start off with... Well, we're gonna start off with feathers, which will make Voltic recharge apparently. Yep. And then we're going to do Concussion Bomb, Vanishing Threat to protect myself. Healing Mask kicked in, so he's back to full HP. We'll do Anima just to reduce his life, and then Healing Mask will kick in again. Perfect. Necromancer attacks Necromancer. My turn again. To reduce the damage output from Voltic, I'm going to do Mana Bird. Now, here's the thing I could have also done last turn. I could have done Flying Disruptor to get rid of the evasion on Elvira, and then my monsters, my allies, would have been able to kill Elvira. But yeah, we're going to do Mana Bird. So damage protection. Alright. And then we're going to do... that's the cool thing about... Actually, I just realized that. With facing anticipation monsters, like Faraday's, like Necromancer, like Ragnarok, if they attack you, if you have the Exhausting Mask, you'll just drain their stamina. So that's really awesome. Flying Disruptor, we'll just recharge. I don't need to do anything. So blocks out by light, static shocks. Look at that. That was very, very decreased. Voltic even lost his stamina. I got an extra turn. I'm going to... Let's turn transfer over to Shade Moon. That way Shade Moon can take out Necromancer since he has Revival probably. We'll do Faceless Vengeance even. Alright, and then we will do Concussion Bomb. Yep. Bye-bye Necro. So yeah, what do you guys think about Belbreath right now? Very, very great support monster. Seriously incredible. Look, as I can't attack... Let me finish this monster off. We'll do Vanishing Threat. Look, I can't attack Elvira because she has that shield on. It's like my water shield, but for light. Blocks all damage except light. Flying Disruptor quickly gets rid of it. Avian Fur quickly gives me an extra turn. And then Mana Bird protects me and gives a damage increase. Awesome, right? Very, very awesome. And look how spammable it is. Like, here's Flying Disruptor again. Here's Fur again. And then I could be able to do Mana Bird next turn if I had enough stamina. So the low stamina cost is just so amazing. Let me just turn transfer over to Shade Moon. Or maybe I'll attack with Anima. See how much damage I can dish out. Cane of Atlantis. Yeah, 37k. Beautiful. But yeah, the only bad thing about Belbreath is she herself doesn't have any damage dealing skills. But that's honestly fine. Let's go Mana Bird again for fun. And then recharge. Alright, Shade Moon. Ritual of DK. And there we go. I believe I can do the daily challenges and get more attacks. So let me do that. And we'll see what else we can find. Alright, for this next battle, I got rid of Fur. And I put in my original skill that blocks control skills. Which is perfect since I'm facing Thalassa, who can Mega Freeze. So I put in Shouts, essentially. And let's see, this is what I was talking about. This monster right here has evasion, has damage mirror, has that attack, has that damage increase. So what can I do? She doesn't get a turn in for a while. If you look at the turn order, it's my Belbreath, it's Thalassa, it's Shade Moon, it's Necromancer. When does she get a turn in? And then This monster, here's the attacker. That's scary. Who should I go for? Who should I kill? Well, simple. I will do Flying Disruptor. I will remove the positive effect from Elvira as I said I could. So she loses her damage mirror, her skill mirror I mean. She loses her evasion. And now let's see, what can I do? Well, I need my monster to be buffed, so I'm going to do Mana Bird. So I take 50% less damage and my monsters have a damage increase. And now what do I do? Well, let's see. I don't want to get Mega Frozen, so I'm going to do Warning Shouts. And I'm immune to control. So look at that. Miss, miss, miss. How amazing is this anti-deny / support monster? Very, very, very amazing. I'll do Faceless for even more damage. So now I have damage protection, immune to control, damage boost, and spirit hater. And why do I always think that Elvira is a spirit monster even though she is not? Whoops. Well then we're just going to stun. Okay, no one got stunned, which is perfectly fine. We are going to Churn Transfer over to Shade Moon and he gets to attack again. Or I could do Anima and just kill Thalassa. What do I want to do? Yeah, we're gonna Churn Transfer over to Shade Moon so then I can activate my evasion. So Vanishing Threat and bye-bye Thalassa. You couldn't control me and now it's too late to do anything. And now what do I do? Well, I see my monster has Shock. I have Shock. He has nothing, so I'll do... Well, let's see. Oh, Warning Shouts, immunity to control, feathers. I will do this to get rid of the buffs on Babari. And the Shock, I believe, blocks extra turns, which is fine with me. I can do Ritual of Decay. I can attack Elvira. Okay, success. I can do... Let's see, Warning Shouts. No, the Shock isn't anything too bad. I'll do Feathers to protect my... To protect my... my Belbreath and my Shade Moon from an attack from Babari, because he's gonna hit hard. And right now, I'm just gonna lifesteal. So watch, Babari, he had to attack Necromancer because he couldn't deal any damage to these monsters. I am going to do removes negative effects. No, it's only control, right? Mana Bird, what should I do? Flying Disruptor, there's nothing to disrupt. So Mana Bird, I'll take 50% less damage and damage increase. I will also do Warning Shouts. I just recharge. I want that damage protection to stay. Faceless to give myself a little boost. And can I do Concussion? I can do Concussion. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Babari has the light protection. So I could have done Disruptor. Oh well, I'll recharge. He attacked me. Look, he still has... Oh no, the photonic light shield is gone. So, I mean, I guess it's basically, yeah, just an incredible fast support monster. Makes it so easy to win battles. I'm going to do dungeons and I'll do one last attack. And that'll be it. We'll call it a day with that one last attack. Yeah, I really wish... See, I had to remove Fur, which removes negative effects. So, it's hard deciding what you need. Let me activate Feathers again. And I'll let Babari attack me. Let's see what he does. Well, if he... I was hoping... Yeah, I guess I'll just kill him and we'll do the next battle. Alright, time for the last battle. I decided to bring in Hydro because this is one of Simon's favorite monsters. And let's see how this battle goes. Let's see if I get possessed or not. If I don't get possessed, this will be awesome. If I get possessed, this will suck. Oh! All of my monsters guarded the possession. Wow. So much for doing Warning Shouts, but I'm gonna go ahead and activate it anyways. But before I do that, let's see. I have Nightmares. I'm going to do... Let me think about this. Gives one extra churn. Removes positive effects. I'll just do Mana Bird. Give myself an extra churn. And I guess I'll do... Butterfly Feathers would go to waste. Warning Shouts, Flying Disruptor. I guess I'll just recharge. So I keep the anticipation for another churn. I will do Faceless. And there's no real use in keeping what's her face alive anymore. But then again, I don't want to get total blinded and I don't want my cooldowns active. So let me attack... oh wow, it's an AoE. I didn't even realize it was an AoE skill. Ouch, that is powerful. Very, very powerful. What do I even do now? This wasn't much of a showcase of Belbreath's potential, I guess. All of my monsters guarded the possession. Ideally, if my allies got possessed, well, my Shade Moon wouldn't get possessed because that was AoE. I would have done the Warning Shout skill just to show you how that can be impressive. But it is what it is. Decompression, game ends, And with that being said, this has been a monster review on Belbreath. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Please let me know what are your thoughts on this monster. Once again, she's a crazy fast supporter, fire supporter. She can do so much with her skills. You can change skills to benefit the situation. She's anti-deny. She can take on extra turn monsters. The water shield, butterfly feathers, this just makes them recharge. Charms is Voltic, so there's little cowards, they won't attack you. And I'm wondering what it does to other monsters, if they'll also won't attack. So I should have tested that out. But yeah, crazy, phenomenally good monster. Do you guys have Belbreath? I don't personally see her that often. I don't know why. Maybe... I really don't know why. I guess a lot of players just don't have her and haven't invested in her, but she's fantastic. So whatever your thoughts are on this monster, please let me know in the comments below. Once again, a huge thanks to Simon for letting me use your account to make this video. And with that being said, I will see you all next time.